Okay, so I don't know, it's just something was tugging in my heart and was like, it's been a minute and the signal might be bad, but something was tugging in my heart and it was just talking to me. It was just saying it's just been weighing heavy on me these last couple days because I'm gonna just be honest, family not family no more. Friends not friends no more. And for some people, it's always been, whereas your friend has always been more of a family than your family have. But it's just a lot of things been happening lately that's been on my mind about that, like the whole situation. And it's unfortunate. I didn't come on here to vent, but it's unfortunate that family is like that, So, okay, look, I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna keep it real. See, when I was growing up, I was raised that you always put your family first. Like, it was always my immediate family and myself, my granny, my mama, my Yolanda, my sister. And now that we have children, we became our immediate family. And anybody that know us know that our immediate family always been tight. So without getting too personal, I'll say this. Everyone has hit, I'm trying not to step on no toes or say it wrong, but everyone's family has went through a hard time. But some of y'all getting on here lying. I'm just going to say it. Some of y'all getting on here lying. Some of y'all are lying. Y'all making it seem like y'all just the sweetest person on earth. Like y'all just do no wrong, but you backstabbing. Oh, I wasn't supposed to go there, but I'm going to go there. You backstabbing family, you backstabbing friends. Some of y'all two-faced it. Period. Some of y'all are two-faced it. Some of y'all would rather give the shirt off your back to a stranger or a friend that did you wrong 5 times over than to be loyal, blunt, and open to your own family. I said it. Some of y'all are not as forgiving as you should be. Why is that? Because y'all have skeletons in y'all closets too. So what does that say about me? It's people in my family that I don't necessarily agree with. To be honest, there's some people in my family that I don't even like. But that doesn't mean that I'm going to treat them any different or any less than. If I feel the need to let you know that I have a problem with you, then I'm going to say it. But I got on here not to necessarily vent, but I got on here just to bring attention to what I see. Like, I just see it. And that's not how it's supposed to be. That's not how it's supposed to be. If you're loyal, you are loyal. It doesn't matter if I said this. It doesn't matter if you talk to this auntie and that auntie don't like this cousin. So that don't mean that you quit talking to that cousin too. If anything, you be the mediator. Some of y'all are getting on here and it's just out of control. It's out of control. It's not just my family. I see it because I'm friends of families on here. I see it everywhere. It just doesn't make sense how family is nowadays. It's actually ridiculous. It's disheartening and it's hurtful to see. But when we have skeletons in our own closet, you cannot fix your mouth to bash the next person. You cannot. When you know that you have done wrong, you try to right your wrong. But whenever I'm talking about family right now, I get on the friends in the next segment. But the family, when you have done wrong to another family member, you go back and you correct yourself. Everyone won't see eye to eye at all times. Every family function won't go as planned. Every vacation won't go as planned. Yes, you're going to have some that get into it, but you go back and you right your wrong. You right your wrong. That's your due diligence. It's not to go back and gossip about the next person. I'm sick of it and I'm saying something about it. And if you don't like me, delete me. Because I'm dead serious. I see it on my Facebook all the time. I don't want to talk to that family member because of this and this and this. And I don't want to talk to that family member because of this and this. Really? If you don't want to talk to that family member, just don't talk to them. But you have no right to bash them. You have no right to bash them. And I see it. And some of you guys, like I said, y'all making it seem as if y'all Y'all making it seem as if y'all not doing nothing wrong. But let alone, or you're just the most humblest person, but let alone you the main demon in the church house. You quicker to do something for a stranger than for your own family. I don't understand it. And yes, sometimes you do have to cut certain people off. Now, for real, Nene, sometimes you do have to cut people out. And I'm a fan of that. Listen, I'm a fan of that. If you come in to disrupt my peace, you got to go. Family, friend, it doesn't matter. I don't care who it is. If you come in to disrupt my peace, and my peace of mind is, or when you come around, my spirit just gets to jumping up and I'm just uncomfortable. You gotta go. I'm gonna have to pull back from you. I'm gonna quit talking to you. It might be a little minute before we speak again, like whatever, but I'm not an ugly person. I'll never be. I will never be. And I said never because life has humbled me. I'll never be an ugly person. I know what it's like to be talked about. I know what it's like to do the talking. I know what it's like. So I'm not going to be an ugly person and do that. Now, like I said, you have the ones that you just choose not to mess with. And by all means, do what's best. My grandfather that passed, we was talking to him about it, and he said it. It doesn't matter if it's your mama. If they come to disrupt your peace, if they come to disrupt your soul, you must cut them off. But at the same time, family, stop treating friends better than you treat your own family. Man, I don't understand it. I don't understand it. Granted, some are going to say, but you have friends that are sometimes better to you than family. Then I understand all of that. But at the end of the day, just learn how to, I don't know how to explain it. Quit bashing your family members. If you don't deal with them, don't deal with them. But stop bashing the family members. It's ridiculous. It's sad. And we're too old for that. But we get on Facebook and make it seem like everything is hunky-dory. But you ain't talked to your kin people in years. I mean, years. I said something. I'm sick of it. I'm tired of it. Where's the support? People go through life, and sometimes we find ourselves going through life by ourselves because the people that should be there are not there for whatever reason. And the people that you least expect to be in your corner, they are often in your corner. But why is that? It's the dynamic of the family. So growing up, I was taught, you put your family first, and I'm still that way. I put my family first over a job. I put my family first over anything. I put my family first because at the end of the day, that's how I was raised. But when you don't like another family member, quit bashing them. Say what you got to say to them, address it, and leave it alone. Stop gossiping. Stop gossiping. Lord. Quit gossiping about the family member. Stop it. Quit it. Because you ain't doing nothing but feeding into it. And it's stupid anyway. But you ain't doing nothing but feeding into it. If you don't deal with them, cut them off. If you deal with them, deal with them. If you know you really don't like them deep down, but you just choose to deal with them because it's family, deal with them. Do whatever you need to do, but stop bashing one another. And stop being more friendly to outsiders than you are your insiders. I just don't understand it. It ain't meant for me to understand. I just saw it and I wanted to speak about it. That's all. It's crazy to me. It just don't make no sense to me. Hey, family, no matter what. I totally understand. No, absolutely. Like, I'm serious. I see it all the time. I know I'm not the only person to see it. We have family members on our page that ain't talking. My bad. We have family on our page that haven't talked to each other in years. And sometimes we are the ones that's keeping both sides or you know someone, a great auntie or a great uncle that's keeping the family together. But it's stupid. I'm going to tell you something. I got about 3 minutes to talk. The way of the world, the way that the world is set up now, number one, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't feel as if we have much time. And that's just real. Everything around us is going exactly according to the word. Everything from the war in Afghanistan to COVID to the bugs, the locusts, the killer bees. Like, y'all, it ain't much time. It's not much time. It's not. It's really not. And it's time that we start getting our house in order. That's all it is. It's time that we start getting our house in order. That's exactly what it is. It's time to put foolish things behind us. That's exactly what it is. It's time for us to start loving one another and doing what's right. I didn't come on here to sing Kumbaya with y'all, but I see it. And I'm not going to sit back and just keep letting it go. If I got a Facebook and Instagram, I can go live just like anybody else. I did not get on here to vent. And I don't want to seem like I'm ranting, but I'm very passionate about what I'm saying. The way that the world is set up, you're not supposed to be by yourself. Be careful of the people that always say, I'm a loner. I'm by myself. I do this by myself. I don't need nobody. That's the people that you want to watch out for. I said that. The people that say, nah, I'd rather be by myself any day. No, that's the people that you be leery of. Because you was not created to be in this world by yourself. You came in this world to have siblings, friends, sisters, all of that. And I understand that the desires and the harshness of the world can sometimes mold us and cause some malice in our heart or cause us not to be as open, but we ain't ready for that conversation though. No, you're not supposed to be in this world by yourself. Yes, you go through times where God isolates you and puts you by yourself. He will place you in situations when you are by yourself. But at the end of the day, be mindful of the people that just say, I just do me. Or the person that say, I ain't really worried about nobody else. What? What do you mean? What do you mean? You're not worried about nobody else. So you're just living in this world, just worried about yourself. It doesn't make sense to me. It just don't make sense. We were not put in the world to be by ourselves. We were not put in our world to feed into negativity and dysfunctional. If something around you is dysfunctional, it's up to you to either remove yourself from it or to help fix it. But if you're not going to be a part of the solution, then you're a part of the problem. This originally started because I was talking about family, and I'm going to get back to that, and I'm going to end on that. When family get together and they start talking behind one another back, you break the family down. You do more damage than you actually are helping to build. When you gossip, especially when you're going outside of the house to gossip about your family, you do more damage than you just keeping your mouth closed or telling that person directly how you feel about them. You cause the damage. It's you that do the damage. Whenever we get together and we gossiping about another family member, it's something wrong. It's something wrong. The common denominator is we both got a problem with that person. We can't find nothing else to talk about. We can't find nothing else to talk about. We have to gossip about that. And it just keeps the cycle going. So then that kid ain't gonna mess with that person's kid. And then that kid ain't gonna mess with that other person's kid. And then when they both have kids, they not gonna mess with the other kid. And it just keeps going. And it's contagious. It's contagious. When people are dysfunctional, that stuff is contagious. It rubs off on you. You have a bad day at work and you go home. And you tell me, oh, thank you, Keisha. You tell me that you have a bad day and you go home and you start venting to your significant other. If that person is not strong mentally, they're going to carry on how your day went. And that's because we feed into the negativity. It's so easy to feed into the negativity because oftentimes what we deal with day to day is something that's unpleasant. We hate our job. We got mad at the kids or our spouses in our fight. No, whatever the situation is, it's so easy to play into the negativity of the world. It's easy to get wrapped up in the negativity of the world. But you got to watch yourself. And I'm talking to myself too. I had to do a whole lot of soul searching. But what I can say is the family members that I dislike, I treat them no different. I don't sit around and gossip about them. Now, I will say a time or two, ain't not my favorite person. But for me to just sit around and gossip about them, I'm not interested. I'm not interested. I'm not interested. I don't care. I just don't care. So that's what I say. This one jumped around 1,001 times. But the bottom line is, and I don't want to seem like the holier than thou, like, oh, she's just a Christian, praise the Lord. But what I am going to say is we don't have much time. And we spending time worried about somebody else's house when we need to be trying to get our own house together. That's a segment by itself. We spending so much time worrying about the next person and what they got going on that we're not focusing on what we need to do. because it's so easier to deflect it and put it on somebody else and they wrongdoings or what you think they should be doing. Why you worried about them? Why they stopping your bag? They stopping your money? They stopping something? Why are you worried about them? What is you worried about them for? Why are we gossiping behind them? Well, for what? I don't understand it. For what? For what? For what? So bottom line, y'all, it ain't much time left. You can look around you and see the foolishness that's happening day, night, left and right. You turn on the TV channel, no matter what you're watching. If I put it on CNN right now, Afghanistan gonna pop up. Right now. Hurricane gonna pop up. Ida gonna pop up. It's so much negativity and world destruction that's going on. We too busy worried about somebody else's house and we ain't got our own house in order. And until we learn how to take accountability for the stuff that we do, then we're gonna be still stuck in the same situation, and it's a generational curse. And the generational curse continues and it continues and continues. And then it gets in our hearts and then we live with that malice and we pass that malice on to our kids. And then our kids come out acting just as stupid. So yeah, y'all, I'm going to get to work. I'm going to teach these babies some art. And I'm going to have a good day. I love y'all.